good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wendy here from Wendy's Craft Den, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Now today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a box of cards so that you can give them out as gifts or as thank you. As somebody, I mean, for example, myself, people go shopping for me or they do chores for me, so that's a perfect thing to give them, because then they in turn can open it up and give the cards out. Now I started stamping. I've done a lot of prep work, so I'll go through the measurements with you, but I didn't want to be on here all night. Now I started stamping Lots of Love. Now that is for the outside of the box. Okay? Now then I'm mainly using the Beautiful Autumn, the stamps and the Design Series paper, DSP as we call them. But these haven't been used, so what I'm doing now, I'm just rubbing them with my hands, because as you probably know, when they're made, when they come off the press or whatever they've done, they leave a little film on the top and they don't stamp too good first time then. Right, I'm going to get thank you. I want to thank you out. And, oh, is that going to fit, I wonder? Let's have a look. This is another thing you can do. If you've cut yourself a shape, then you can get a sentiment to fit the shape. Oh, what do you think, yeah? Why not, eh? Do that one as well. And I knew there was 3 in here I thought of. I wonder if that one fits then. Because it's nothing worse than stamping something and then it's not. Oh look, that one fits as well. Now this oval, I'm not sure exactly where it came from, but it's in my den. It's in my die box, and it is. It's about 2.5 by 1.5. So it's not too small, not too big. Right, like I said, I'm using Cajun Craze, and now I'm going to have to step up, because with the Lots of Love, I used a smaller block. Try and sorry, just have a drink a minute. Try and get your block round about the same size as your stamps, because otherwise what happens is that if the block is too big, there is a tendency to sort of rock the block, and that doesn't look good then, because you get I don't know whether I can do it now to show you. Can you see that? Yes, you can. And if you rock it, well, things don't come out, and sometimes the ink gets trapped on all the out bits there. So trying to get the block the right size. Now then, let me stand up to see if I can get this. Why does everything stick when I don't want it to? Try and get as middle in as you can. Put it down gently. You don't have to press it very hard. Just give it a little bit of a press, and then give it enough time so that the ink can actually absorb into the cards. There we go. Life's better with you. So that's sentiment number 2. Where's that one down now? Life's better with you. Right, so there's that one. I'm going to put them to the side so they don't get covered with, well, you know my stamping. Right, now then this one, again, just giving it another little rub. You can use an eraser as well, and some people, they'll stamp with the VersaFine, you know, the clear ink. But I like to do this. It says, my heart is grateful for you. And this is going to be a lovely box, because it's got, the sentiments are absolutely stunning. And this set, oops, not that one. this set is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful set. Right. Enough talking, Wendy. Come on, get some action in, shall we? This is going to be very, very tight. But I think we're going to do it. Oh, we're sticking to the things then. Oh, there we are. Not too bad. It's not too bad. That's a pass for me. That's a pass for me, right? And I think now we're down to the last one. No, we've got 2 more to go. Oh, I must have forgotten one then. Well, in that case, it doesn't matter because I can... I could double stamp one for the front, so I can put any of these on the front, so it's not worry. This is a thank you. And this is going to be another one that's going to be close to the end. Oh, we had a cold frost, a hard frost last night. Oh, very, very cold. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think what I'll do another thank you one. Because when you do these, they're sort of, you're not saying, oh, here's to your 27th wedding anniversary. They're just, I can't think of the word now. I want to say generic generic sayings and sentiments. Right, so that's another thank you. Right, and there we are, we leave them now then. Now then, what I've done now, let me shut this ink. So last time I had this ink out, I put it all over my cards. Right, I'm using the little note cards that Stampin' Up sell. You can get, it comes in a pack of 10, I think, of the, no, Whisper White note cards and envelopes. I can't remember how many's in here now. But what I'll do is I'll put this in the description below. I'll put exactly how many there are. And they measure 5 inches by 3.5, or well, it's just off 12.5 centimetres by 9 centimetres. So what I've done now, this is the first one, and using the Tombow glue. I like wet glue because you've got that little bit of a wriggle. Oops. Now make sure that all your patterns go the right way round, because people do get caught out by things like that. Right. Oh, that went down too quickly, didn't it? Let me pick it up and don't go past. The thing is, with Tombow glue, it can actually be used as a what are they called? You know, when you can put it down and pick it back up again. Repositionable glue. Oh, right. So this one. On the inside, then I'm going to use the same, and I'm just going to put a little strip on the side. Just gives the envelope. My words aren't coming out tonight, are they? Just give it a little, give a little bit of a gap. But doesn't that look good? You're seeing that then instead of that. So you've already got some writing already started on there. And I'm going to use this. Oh, I didn't bring any dimensionals. Now these are mini paper pumpkin boxes. They also come in packs, and I'll put all the description of these down below as well. And hopefully, if I can manage it, I'll put your link to all of these as well. I'll put 3-dimension, oops, not on there, Wendy. 3-dimensionals on there. I'm just going to put some there. Yeah, just put it off centre. Not everything has to go in the centre. In fact, sometimes it looks better when it's not in the centre. Right, this is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful cards, and like I mentioned, it from the Gilded Autumn DSPs, and I love them. I don't know about you, but I love the autumn. Now again, I'm having to check because this is directional DSP, so no, I'm sticking to everything now. Never mind. Have a good bath later on. I've actually taken my phone out of the room and into the bedroom. Now this is a bit more difficult to find out which way they're going, but we'll pretend these appear are little berries. So we'll put the berries as if they're coming down. There's that one. And I should put a thank you. That's what I'll do. And I'll put the second thank you then, I will put on the front of the card. I've only put in 3 on there, and it's just as so that you've got a little bit of interest then, or a bit of dimension to the card. Hence they are called dimensionals. And they get everywhere. Again with this one, it doesn't matter where you put it, there or there. I'll put this one on this side, I think. Okay. Yep. Oh, now what I haven't done, I haven't told you what the measurements of these are, have I? Dear me, sorry, I was going to tell you, and I forgot. Oh, right, this beautiful bit of paper. Now, this is the card that the cardstock I'm going to lay on the top of this. Now, the card itself was 5 inches, and I'm going down 1/4 inch. So we're going down to 4 3/4, or just over the 12 centimetres. What am I doing here? 12 centimetres. And then 3 1/4 inches, or 8 centimetres for this one. Sorry. I've got to remember where my camera is. I think I'll need to lift it up a bit. I'm not too sure. So as you can see, these are double-sided papers, which is good, but there are some of these papers that are lovely both ways. So it's hard to, decide then which side we're going to go. Oh, look, I went through. That went round the right way. Now, there was the other one I've got to do. What's that one? All right, that's it. Yeah, what I've done with these two, I've done these two so that they're landscape. So these ones now, I will do portraits. That one is going over there. And this one now, I'm going to put lots of love. If I can find the dimension. Oh, it's going to be a long night. But I think life is better with you. This one is going to be. Now, I've chosen the Cajun Craze also because it is one of the colours that is in this paper. They give you a list of various colours that you can use that goes with this, so you don't... that is a good thing about Stampin' Up, they think of everything for you. Everything. Right, so this one I'm going to put at the bottom. Do not push it down too far. And the last one. And again, which is this way. Now this is good because it can go either way, can't you? If I do it like that. That one. I'm going to go this way because a lot of them are going upwards. I think my Tombow is coming to the end because I'm pressing it, but it's not coming out. But no, it doesn't matter too much with this because you can do it either way round. Right, I did that one at the bottom. So this one now I will put on the top. Where's my glue lid? Sorry, where's my glue lid, I should say. Oh no, you didn't tell me. Alright, I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to cut another piece for that, so no worries. We went that way, didn't we? Yeah, so that one was at the bottom, and this one we'll put just down a bit from the top. The one thing I will have to do now is cut another two of these. So I've got the green and the... Oh, ow! Oh, that was my knee. What I do when I cut some of the paper up, I will... I'll put them all in, the little pieces you can see here. I put them all in a bag, and then they're not going to get too scrunched up there with something else. Do you know, I can't find a thing today. It's the green I want. Yes. Now then, let's measure this with my ruler. Right, this is 5 inches, or like I said, just over 12.5. So I'm going to make this now then. Where is it? No. There. So I'm hoping that this is 12.5. Yes, it is 12.5. So I'm going to cut it 12.5. Just wondering whether this is this will fit in. Yes, it will. And I'm not too bothered about that little bit there, because that little bit there could just be a bit of decoration. You know, don't throw all your pieces of cards, you know. Yes, I could cut them off, but I think, nah, it looks good. It looks more like a little banner, doesn't it, like this? So a banner it is. And again, position it so that it's just got that little bit of a margin all the way around. Ah! Now that wasn't meant to happen. See, when you don't want it to stick, it'll stick. And then when you want it to... Right. Lesson learnt. Always hold on to it. I don't know whether I've got that small piece. Oh, I have two. Look, there we go. And it was 12.5. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the... Yeah. Try and cut the smallest bit first, so you've got a little bit to hold on to. Whereas if you were trying to cut... I mean, this is a bit bigger a piece, but if you're going to cut an inch, or say, okay, 1.5 inches, and you know, it's a bit of a, and things move, so, you know, cut the smallest bit first, because you've got the rest of it to grab hold of then. Just 12.5, didn't I? And then Wendy will be doing a really good hold on a minute. This is what happens in real life when you're making the cards. It's 12.5, so it needs to be 12. Brilliant little trimmers. There's the new trimmers are Stampin' Up! Brought out earlier this year. And I was very pleased because I bought a trimmer. My husband bought me a trimmer years and years ago. And I've just not been able to get, even though it's a popular one, you know, a good make rather, can't get the parts. Or if you can get the parts, they're faulty. So with Stampin' Up, you are then, you know, you're guaranteed that you're going to be able to get the parts. Or if they bring out a new window, they're not going to bring out a new trimmer. They have this one, but Stampin' Up is such a good company that they will work with their customers. So I got to thank you. My heart is grateful for you. Life is better with you, and lots of love. Right, now then, so they now go into the little pizza box. No, I've only put 4 in here. You can probably get away with 6, but I like putting flowers and all on the front of some of my cards. So I just put 4 in because 6 wouldn't fit in. If you're planning on doing it, with lots of decoration on it. Now then, what was I going to do with this front? Oh yes, now then, this is belly bands. Now what I do is I get a strip that I think, measure it properly of course, to see how long it is, and then wrap it round the box. Just trying to get it now so that just wrap it around the box, and don't pull it tight because you want to be able to slide it up and down. So I think with this one I'm going to get one of our tear and tapes. For the end. Right, I'm going to put the end on this piece. Obviously cut it to size. Make sure you've given it a good rub. You just get this piece from the side and pull it up. And then you've got your sticky bits. It is. I just haven't just made that up. Now you can have the right. I like to have my my bit in the back. It always looks better in the back, but as you can see, I did just checked the length of it, and then I go round the box and I just finger crease it, the ends, and after I finger creased it, then I put it onto a scoreboard and I'll score it. Now then, for the front of the cards, oh dear me. I'm going to put this on there just to finish it off. Once again, I'll put some dimensionals on it. I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to put a piece of copy paper over that because I've got a feeling that it's glaring a bit. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it that way because then you've got more of the dimensionals to support it than if you did it the other way. Stand up for a bit longer. See, if I'd have put it that way, I'd have only had 1, maybe 2. With this way, I've got 3 dimensionals. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lovely set of cards with the belly bands made from Stampin' Up's Gilded Autumn Suite. And with that, with the papers, you also get this beautiful stamp with the lovely sentiments on it. And the one other sentiment, the lots of love one, I got from here. So thank you ever so much for watching. And please give me a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe as well, because I would love to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So thank you all. Keep safe. Take care. Bye.